Hello friends, I welcome you to Vamsi's Golden Series for IAS. I have already recorded the summary video of day 1, but that video was about 2 hours duration. So this I am again recording the same video, but this will take very less time because I am recording this video at Vamsi speed. Why I am doing this? Because you do not have 2 hours every day to watch that same video again and again. So once you understand that video, then you have to watch this video because it is very fast. So I divided environment into 5 parts: introduction, wetlands, biodiversity, climate, environmental laws, movements and current updates. This is the summary of wetlands. Again I am dividing this into 3 parts: introduction to wetlands, coral reefs and mangroves. What is the definition of wetland? Marsh, fen, peatland or water, either natural or artificial, permanent or temporary with water that is static or flowing, fresh, brackish or salt, any kind of water, even marine water, but in that case at the low tide the depth should not exceed 6 meters. What are types of wetlands? We have inland wetlands, examples are lakes, ponds, waterlogged swamps, marshes, reservoirs, etc. This is not important, just suniye aur bhul jaye. Coastal wetlands like estuaries, lagoon, creek, bay, gulf, mangroves, coral reefs, etc. What are the benefits? Pollution control, flood control, home for species. What are threats? Climate change, waste disposal, construction of dams, illegal activities like sand and removal of sand, etc. What are mitigation measures? Awareness create karo, survey and demarcation, removal of encroachments, etc. Eutrophication kya hai? This is nothing but oversupply of nutrients, then explosive growth of algae and plants. When they die, they consume oxygen. That situation is called hypoxia. Then there may be death of aquatic life because of lack of oxygen. What is Ramsar Convention? इंटरगवर्नमेंटल ट्रीटी है, नेशनल एक्शन एंड इंटरनेशनल कोऑपरेशन होता है, कंजर्वेशन एंड वाइज यूज ऑफ वेटलैंड्स एंड देयर रिसोर्सेस इज द main idea of that. Ramsar sites, total contracting parties are 169. Number of Ramsar sites, which are also called as wetlands of international importance, there are more than 2000 in the world, and in India there are 26. Under 3 pillars: one is wise use, second is designation of suitable wetlands, third is international cooperation on transboundary wetlands. And COP, they meet once in every 3 years, no need to remember. 12th COP recently held in 2015 in Uruguay, no need to remember. And World Wetland Day will be celebrated on 2nd February. 2016 का theme है wetland for future sustainable livelihood. 2017 का theme ये याद रखिए छोटे एग्जाम्स के लिए, wetlands for disaster risk reduction. What is Montreux record? Register of wetlands under Ramsar list only, but whose ecological character has changed, changing or about to change. 1990 COP में ये कंसेप्ट लेके आया है, नो नीड टू रिमेंबर. टोटल वर्ल्ड में 51 साइट्स है एट प्रेजेंट, एक अप्रोक्सीमेट आइडिया रखिए. एंड 2 आर फ्रॉम इंडिया, केलाडियो इन राजस्थान एंड लोकताक इन मणिपुर. व्हाट इज वेटलैंड इंटरनेशनल? एक एनजीओ है. एनजीओ होगा तो ऑब्वियसली वर्क एट फील्ड लेवल विद लोकल पीपल टू डेवलप एंड मोबिलाइज नॉलेज, एंड इट वाज एस्टैब्लिश्ड इन 1995 एंड हेडक्वार्टर्स इन नेदरलैंड, नो नीड टू रिमेंबर. What is National Wetland Conservation Program? Government of India in collaboration with state government it is working on it, and 1985-86 में start किया है, and till now 115 wetlands were identified under this program. And what is the aim of it? Obviously conservation and wise use of wetland. What are the objectives? First is to lay down policy guidelines, second is to undertake intensive conservation measures, third is to monitor implementation of the program, and finally to prepare an inventory of wetlands. Not very important, just सुन के भूल जाइए. Next, wetlands की बात करें, total 4.7% of geographical area of the country are wetlands, including paddy fields they are 18%. Total geographical area of coastal wetlands is greater than that of inland wetlands. गुजरात में सबसे ज्यादा परसेंटेज है 17.5%, no need to remember the percentage, and मिजोरम में सबसे कम है 0.66%, and लक्षद्वीप में ज्यादा है. यूटीज की बात करेंगे तो 96% because the whole लक्षद्वीप्स are coral reefs. चंडीगढ़ में 3%. Important wetlands को आइडेंटिफाई करिए. वुलर लेक इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर, झीलम रिवर पासेस थ्रू इट, एंड सोमोर्री इन जम्मू एंड कश्मीर. हाई एल्टीट्यूड लेक्स एंटायरली इन इंडिया में लार्जेस्ट है. एंड पोंग डैम बिल्ट ऑन ब्यास रिवर विच इज आल्सो कॉल्ड महाराणा प्रताप सागर विच इज इन हिमाचल प्रदेश. देन हारिके लेक इन पंजाब विच इज एग्जैक्टली एट द कॉन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ सतलुज एंड ब्यास रिवर्स. देन वी हैव केलाडियो नेशनल पार्क in Rajasthan which is into Montreux record. Then we have Sambar lake in Rajasthan which is the largest inland wetland which is also saline. Then we have Loktak lake in Manipur, so which is also into Montreux record. Kibul Lamjar National Park is inside this lake which is unique for floating vegetation. Sangai deer is found here. We have Bhitarkanika mangroves, which is second largest mangrove in India. Brahmani and Baitani river flows through this. Saltwater crocodiles, olive ridley turtles and gharial के लिए famous है. And we have Chilka lake, Odisha में है. It is the largest lake, which is a coastal lake and saline lake. Irrawaddy dolphins you find here. And we have Kolleru lake in Andhra Pradesh, which is the largest freshwater. Then we have Point Calimar in Tamil Nadu, which is in Kaveri Delta. Chola lighthouse भी है यहाँ and Vedaranyam forest बोलता है, the forest surrounding this wetland. And we have Emmanad lake in Kerala, which is the longest lake. Kochi port was built on Wellington Island, which is formed by this lake with the Arabian Sea, and National Waterway 3 passes through this lake. And we have Ashtamudi wetland in Kerala. National Waterway 3 passes through this wetland also, and Kallad river drains into it, and it forms an estuary with the Arabian Sea called Neendkar estuary at a place called Neendkar in some other less important wetlands, Surinsar, Mansar in Jammu Kashmir, Anchar Lake and Dal Lake in Srinagar in Jammu and Kashmir, and Chandratal in Himachal Pradesh, Renka wetland in Himachal Pradesh, similarly Rudrasagar in Tripura, and we have Nakki in Rajasthan, we have Nal Sarovar in Gujarat. Similarly, we have Sastam Kotta in Kerala, and we have Pulicat Lake in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Major part in Andhra Pradesh, Sriharkota Island is on Pulicat Lake and Bay of Bengal. It is the second largest saltwater lake. What are coral reefs? These are calcium carbonate structures secreted by corals. What are corals? These are polyps who live in clusters. What are polyps? Tiny marine animals. These are also called rainforests of sea because with less than 0.1% of the surface, ocean surface, and it gives shelter to more than 25% of marine life. And mainly found between 30 degree north and 30 degree south. That means in tropics. Pacific and Australia contain highest percentage, that is 41%, and Southeast Asia 32%. Types. Fringing reefs attached to a shore. Barrier reefs, they are separated from shore by a channel. Atolls, they are mostly circular. There will be no central island. Functions, ecosystem services, biodiversity services, habitat, shoreline protection, tourism, source of medicine, etc. And threats, global warming, climate change, unsustainable fishing, land-based pollution, bioerosion. What is coral bleaching? Disturbed algae coral relation. Coral and algae have symbiotic relationship, that is mutual positive. Then if it get disturbed, algae leaves, then coral loses color and attraction, then attraction will be lost. So main reason was change in temperature, sea salinity. These are major causes. Important coral reefs kahan pe hai? Andaman and Nicobar, these are fringing reefs. Gulf of Mannar, these are also fringing reefs. Gulf of Kutch, these are also fringing reefs. Then we have Lakshadweep, they are atolls. And minor coral reefs at different places in Tarkali and Vijayadurga in Maharashtra, and Netrani Island in Karnataka. What are mangroves? These are small trees that grow in coastal saline or brackish water. These are salt tolerant trees, also called halophytes. What are characteristics? They are adapted to low oxygen. Their roots limit salt intake. Their leaves limits water loss. They increasing survival of offsprings. The seeds germinate when they are attached to the tree itself. What are functions? Shoreline protection. Their extensive roots do not get uprooted. That's why they protect the shore and breeding grounds and timber also. What is mangroves for the future? It is a unique partner-led initiative by various NGOs and all. It is coordinated by IUCN. It is operating currently in 11 countries including India. Where are important mangroves? Sundarbans, which are largest in the world, and Bhitarkanika, second largest in India, and we have Godavari Krishna mangroves in Andhra Pradesh, we have Pichavaram Gulf of Mannar mangroves in Tamil Nadu, and we have Bharatang mangroves in Andaman and Nicobar, between South Andaman and Middle Andaman. We have Gulf of Kutch mangroves in Gujarat. We have small mangroves like Ratnagiri and Goa, Chorao Island, Ratnagiri in Maharashtra, and we have Kundapur in Karnataka, and we have Vembanad in Kerala. So these are all important mangroves, and they are mostly found between 25 degree north and 25 degree south. That means in tropics. And Asia में largest है 42% followed. India में 3% है. And India की बात करें state wise, West Bengal में सबसे ज़्यादा है, followed by Gujarat, then Andaman. Okay. So this is all about wetlands.